Hey guys, Ultimate 107 here. I just wanted to do a quick little reviewing of my um, accessories or peripherals of my Vita system. This bad boy right here. So first one, let's start with the most obvious one, and that's the screen protector. Probably can't even. You can see the little line across the bottom probably because of the bubble. There's a little bubbly. I'm kind of anal about my screen protectors, um, and I want them to be like perfect. So I took it off and put it back on a bunch of times, which is probably not the best idea. But yeah, it's perfect now. But it's got a little bubbling on the edges. But other than that, I haven't had any complaints with it. So protective film, out of 10, I'll give it a 10 because it does its job and it does its job well, and it's cheap. Um, Next thing came with my limited edition or my first edition bundle was the limited edition case. I use this when I go to school. I put it in here and throw it in my backpack just to have it to where like it doesn't get scratched or banged up or anything. Because my first PSP I ever had, the PSP, the screen broke. Um, because I had my class ring in my pocket with it, and it would hit up against it every time I took a step. So I'm really careful with my electronics now. So for this, a 9 out of 10. I don't think it was worth the extra $50 to pay for the first edition bundle, because I don't even use the memory card that I got with it. I bought a 32, and little deviants, I haven't even opened it. I'm trying to sell it on Craigslist. Um, so Here is a 4 GB memory card, still in the box. I got a 32 GB memory card because I like downloading games, and I've got right around 12 to 15 games on my Vita so far, and it's not even close to being filled up, honestly. Not even close. Um, so 4 GB card is good for any casual gamer that likes using these little cartridges to do their gaming on. The little physical game cartridges. 4 GB is enough. It's great for anybody who wants to carry the game cartridges around with them. But I'm pretty much a downloadable guy, so yeah. So does what it says it does, and this is mildly cheap. It's $20. But if I had to rate my memory card, it would be an 8 out of 10, just purely on price. I got a 32 GB card, and it cost me $100, and that was it was hard coughing up something that much money for something this freaking small. Honestly, it's bad. That's the only thing that made my skin crawl about the Sony launch. Okay, and a couple of things that I got with the starter kit was this. I find myself putting my Vita in this if I just want to like get up and go somewhere. Like I just throw it into this, and it fits good, like it fits well, and you just throw it in like my shirt pot, like my jacket pocket, and it fits great. The one thing I love about this is you can stick it in your pocket, and it'll be protected from like your keys or anything sharp in your pockets, so that the screen won't get scratched up. And I'm kind of paranoid about that ever since my PSP got broken. So yeah, this was part of the $40. I got this and one of these, another one of these. I've got another one. You'll be seeing that a little later. And some headphones and a screen protector, all for $40. So I think this is worth it. So 9 out of 10 for this. Here are the Vita brand headphones that I got with the starter kit. Uh, they feel kind of they feeling they're kind of light, plasticky, like cheapies. They sound great. Like, don't get me wrong, but they feel cheap, like a little bit. So for these, I'm gonna give these about a 7.5 because I mean, don't get me wrong, they sound good, but they really honestly feel cheap. They feel cheap. Like you're not supposed to like hear hollow plastic when you when you um when you go to put them on. Like you hear them clunk together, and it's like really light plasticky sounds. So I don't really like that. All right, so 7.5 on those. Um, Moving on. One of my favorite things. If you're a cartridge gamer, I'm a half and half kind of guy. Um, I bought three launch games, and I've been playing some of them. Um, and this is the perfect little thing to have if you're a cartridge gamer. Uh, they make like ones that hold 32 for at GameStop and stuff, but I knew that this would be just enough for me. Like this is gonna hold me over for as long as I've got my Vita because I'm gonna download most of my stuff. So that's what it looks like closed, and this is what it looks like open. Got a couple games, and that's my other memory card in there with it. So yeah, on this came with that $40 starter kit, along with this, one of these, and the screen protector that's on this for 40 bucks. I thought that was a pretty sweet deal. So yeah, overall, 9 out of 10. No, 10 out of 10. Does what it does, and it does it well. Alright, and last but certainly not least, I went and picked one of these bad boys up today, actually, from GameStop. And that is the carrier, the little cradle for the PlayStation Vita. Now, when I set this down on my nightstand, the Vita, my nightstand is hardwood, and I'm really paranoid about screens getting scratched up and stuff. So every time I'd set it down, I'd cringe a little bit because the back touchpad is like just like a screen as well, and it's just as glossy as the front screen. So I'm kind of paranoid about that, getting it all scratched up and stuff. I mean, smudges are fine, but scratches, not so much. And I want to keep this as pristine as possible for as long as possible. So, yeah, I got this, and from now on, when I want to charge it, just plug it in there, let it sit on top of there, perfectly. So, $20 price tag on that. 9 out of 10, because when it's on this, for some reason I've heard that you can't control the volume when it's plugged into something for sound. See, because there's the USB and then a headphone jack for plugging it into stereos or something like that. And I've heard you can't control the sound when it's plugged into this dock here. So I don't know. It's gonna serve my purposes perfectly. So 9 out of 10 on that. So yeah, comments, questions, feel free to lay them down in the comments page, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Ultiman out. Be sure to subscribe and like if you like. I'll see you later, guys.